Welcome back to How to TV on our new series on Linux crash course, and we're going again to discuss a short crash course only. If you're familiar with the background and foreground in the terminal, and if you are a desktop user not using a terminal, definitely you are familiar with this one. So if you're alt tab, you're going to change from other application from one application to another. So in terminal, same principle. You're going to do that if you're going to be efficient to your work. Okay, and yeah, I will not take it long. So let's go. All right, so we are here again with my terminal as you used to be, and because this is a Linux crash course, and we always heavily use our terminal. Okay, so we're not using here a GUI. So if you imagine that if you're going to use a GUI and have a multiple tasks or applications open, so you're wondering if you're going to switch or maneuver from another applications, you need only to control tab, right? And then you choose what applications you open. So here in a terminal, you cannot do that because it's more heavily in command. But there's a thing that we are going to discuss here is it's all about the background and the foreground. Okay, same logic, same logic concept. What we are trying to discuss about the the GUI or the control tab that we are used to be in the we're using in the desktop. So here, if you're going to open up lots of application here, we're going to uh, HTAP. You can also install HTAP, guys, if you're a sysadmin, because it's a helpful tools when you're monitoring an application, monitoring your server. Okay, this is how it look likes. Okay, so if you're going to uh, quit it, so you can click here. That's the beauty of the HTAP. Not in the unlike in the traditional tab that we are using. So there's no interactive, and like for example, this kind of color indication here is so vibrant to the eyes, guys. So okay, enough again, enough for the edge tab. So if you can go into click this, so we can click this one. So for example, if you're going to open a lot of applications or you're editing something, application settings, okay, uh, you have a multiple application open. So in here, in the background and foreground terminology, this is called a job. Okay, the job here, this is the command of the job. But if you enter the job, we don't have anything job is running here. So if you're going to edge tab again, and then you're going to what do you call this, an and sign, uh, it will give this edge tab to the foreground. Okay, there you go. So edge tab right now, he will put in the ID1, which is there's also the pin ID here of the edge tab running. And if you're going to open again, for example, we're going to someone as in your supervisor wants you to modify your index files because I've already installed my Apache here, and your head is want you to modify your HTML here. So going to edit your var HTML and the index. Okay, and We're going to put it, even if you don't want to put an end sign here in the last portion of your command, it give us this job into, yeah, this task into the job. Okay, for example, if you're going to enter this one, and then if you're going to exit it, so going to exit without saving our files, we can do so by Control Z. Okay, and if you're going to type a job here, we have an open two jobs. Okay, we have already opened two jobs. One is for the htop, one for the index. Again, so if we're going to make it fancy, I'll open again another sample here. Going to edit our config hss, and there you go. So going back here again, let's Control Z again. And if you're going to & here, no, give an ensign here, it will give us an ID job, a job ID to 4. Okay, type again the jobs, and here is the running jobs. So the question is, how are we going to know? How are we going to know if which of the job is we will run if we're going to type an FG or foreground? Do you have a guess, guy? Perhaps we're going to know what is the outcome. So the last applications or running jobs that we open is the HSSD, right? So if you're going to E, okay, I'm going to E again, and then Control Z. Okay, so that's it. Jobs, let's go again for the jobs. How about we open the, yeah, we give us a two jobs here, because we put, if you remember, we did open the sudo beam, and then for example we open the config files with another background. That's why he gave us ID 4, jobs 4 for this one, even though they are the same files that we open. Okay, that's why earlier they warned us that someone has opened the files, because someone there's a two open beam here. Okay, editor in this SSD config. Okay, for example, if you're going to modify this specific running jobs, all you have to do is foreground and then type the ID job or jobs ID, or since the job 2 is index, because we're going to modify and save our file, our HTML. There you go. For example, we're going to exit right now, Control W and quit. Bang, and there you have it. And if you're going to job again, we have only three running jobs. Okay, so that is how the foreground and the background, what that we are discussing right now. And I think if we're going to have this long discussions regarding this background and foreground, maybe I can create another video for this one. So as for now, this is the foreground and the background, and I'll see you in the next video.